Let's wind down then today's trading session, and looks like we have definitely taken cues from what the rest of the globe has dealt out for us, and we end decisively in the red with a 175-point gash on the Nifty at 11,352. For the Sensex as well, 570 points off by the time we wind down today. The broader markets no less scarred. It's a cut of 1.5% nearly, and that breadth definitely skewed in favor of the losing side. Metal has been beaten down today, but PSU banks have been the big casualty. Real estate, the Nifty bank not spared. Pharma, energy, finance, you name it, every sector has been dragged down in today's trading session. A long list of losers on the frontliners. We begin with Tata Steel, nearly 4% off. Axis Bank has been a very weak link. You've got JSW Steel, Grasim, NTPC, Dr. Reddy's, BPCL, Wipro and HDFC that have lost out. Exactly one stock in the green, which means 49 out of Nifty 50 stocks have lost out in trade today, and your sole gainer is Maruti in today's trading session. Within the broader universe then, you've got a whole list of casualties, and a long and extensive one at that, with that breadth which is skewed in favor of the losing side. Take it from names like Jindal Steel, Adani Green, the Future Group of stocks, Team Lease, VA Tech that's been in the red, Piramal Enterprises, a 4% gash by the time we wind down. Ditto for ICICI Pru. You've got Bank of India as well as something like Sundaram Finance, Soba Limited, all big drags in today's trading session. On the flip side, a glimmer of hope for Lakshmi Machine, AstraZeneca in the green, Minda Industries, Dish TV, Blue Dart, something like Fine Organics. Those are stocks that have gained in today's trading session. Some of the newsmakers, Reliance Industries, as we understand that they're in talks with Silver Retail for a 1.7 to 1.8% stake. This is in Reliance Retail. You've also got ITC, some comments coming in from their AGM today with the chairman and managing director saying that the path ahead looks daunting and demand in the near term is a bit uncertain. Vodafone Idea, those details on their capital infusion as well has kept the stock in focus. But all in all, we go home with quite a decisive cut for the markets in today's trading session. Let's get in a view then, Dr. Narayan. How's the week been so far for the markets? How have we shaped up, and what have you made of the underperformance?
Well, the week has certainly not been a good one because we began the week with a decline after a very promising start on Monday when the markets actually opened with an upside gap, but those gaps were quite large and they reached up into the target zones very swiftly. 11,800 around was the projected target for Nifty, that got reached early Monday morning. Similarly, around 25,200 was the target for Bank Nifty. That too got reached early Monday morning, and from there the kind of sell-off which we got, I think the market never quite really recovered off it, even though the last three sessions or so it spent going laterally without really making much of a headway to the top side. And today we got done in by the overseas market situation, and even though there were shorts getting covered in the morning or some adventurers buying at the lower levels, lack of follow-through buying in today's trading session seems to have undone all that buying effort of the morning and finished the day near the low. So collectively the week started poorly, and then the week has ended poorly also. So that is not very good augury for the coming weeks, and we'll have to see whether there is follow-through price action to the downside, whether there is any flow of adverse news over the weekend, whether brokers are able to put together their problems regarding the new margin levies and the consequential drop in volumes. I think there are a little bit of everything right now which can force the market down if immediate remedial measures are not taken by the bulls in the market. So we are left waiting for market action on Monday. That is the way I would want to conclude it.